Hello, my lovelies. This is BL Fan Edits, and I hope you're all doing amazingly well today. Hey, I am a fan of the dark and mature BL as much as the next person, but sometimes I like to mix it up a little. There are days when I just want to switch on something that will make me feel better, lift my spirits, and I don't have to focus too much on the plot or the drama. So I thought I will share with you today a list of 42 BL series that have a happy, satisfying ending, doesn't cause me too many tears, and leaves me feeling completely satisfied. Gameplay and Jeff's chemistry shines beautifully in the mini-series ingredients. I like the slow burn romance and fluff in this drama, and the story is simple yet effective. Tops is a young man who has been fascinated by cooking since childhood. He finds happiness in cooking delicious and tasty food with great care. Marvin is young, romantic, playful, and charming. He loves and is dedicated to music and dreams of becoming a world-class musician. This mini-series tells the story of two friends who return to each other's lives during their last year of school and help make one another's dreams come true. The plot of Cherry Magic is really unique. A lot of fluffy BLs don't experiment with new plots and play it safe, but not Cherry Magic. The storyline of the show is truly refreshing, and combined with great acting and visuals, this show makes for a very fun watch. Adachi is a regular salaryman who, at the age of 29, was still a virgin. On his 30th birthday, he suddenly finds himself acquiring a new power, the ability to read other people's minds whenever he touches them. One day, he accidentally touches the handsome and popular fellow office worker Kurosawa, only to find out that Kurosawa actually has secret romantic feelings for him. How will Adachi cope with this new revelation? Talking about unique plots, You Make Me Dance also brings us a new and interesting storyline. I like that they included dance as the underlying theme of the show, which is not a common plot point in BLs. The chemistry and skinship was great in this series. Song Shion is a university student who is majoring in contemporary dance. Left to fend for himself at a young age, Shion is struggling to survive. That's when he meets a cold debt collector Hong Sok, who, although initially wanted to get back the money Shion owed to him, ends up supporting his dream to become a dancer. I love Because of You for its Taiwanese and Korean crossover. The two main leads converse in Korean and Taiwanese, which is so endearing to watch. The show has 3 interesting BL storylines. What more could you ask for? Growing up in a large, wealthy family, the 3 Yuan brothers were competitors for the Fortune 500 business empire of their father. All started to change when Lin Shun, a poor young man who had previously helped Jun Cheng, was asked to make a phone call to his father of the 3 Yuan brothers as his mother's death wish. My Love Mix-Up is a light-hearted romance drama that I rewatch a lot. I love the dynamic of the main leads and find myself gushing over their cuteness together. Aoki has a crush on Hashimoto, the girl in the seat next to him in class, but he despairs when he borrows her eraser and sees she's written the name of another boy, Ida, on it. To make matters more confusing, Ida sees Aoki holding that very eraser and thinks Aoki has a crush on him. Don't be fooled by the comical title of this BL. This BL is equal parts funny and equal parts deep, as it not only shows a fluffy romantic relationship, but also talks about how the grass always looks greener on the other side, but a person's seemingly perfect life can be ridden with problems too. Fukuhara Kota is a university student who has unnaturally bad luck that plagues him everywhere he goes. One day he is rescued from near accident by Shinomiya Naoya, a good-looking fellow student with the opposite problem, supernatural good luck that brings him many friends. If you want to relive those COVID lockdown days and watch a sweet love story that blossoms during the lockdown, then watch this series. It is adorable from start to finish. Ki and Chen find each other in the middle of the enhanced community quarantine and connect in ways that surprises them both. As they get to know each other despite the restrictions, challenges, and even dangers stemming from the pandemic, something very special starts to blossom between them. The tension in this drama is insane. I loved every single interaction between the two main leads, and it's a sweet little high school story that will keep you hooked until the very end. Xiao Yuhao is a bit of a playful troublemaker in high school, but is one day roped into the high school volleyball team. There he meets Chiu Xiuhan, a senior and trainer of the team, and sparks start flying when the both of them clash. You get two flavors of great BL storylines in this one. Fighter Tutor story is hot, sizzling and emotional, while Saifa Zone story is cute, endearing, fluffy. Both stories are low angst and I highly recommend it for a fun, light binge watching day. I can't believe I haven't spoken about this top class BL on my channel yet. Diary of Tootsies is a fun and entertaining insight into three openly gay friends' lives and how they navigate love and career in Bangkok. I couldn't stop belly laughing in each episode, and all the actors do such a great job in portraying their characters realistically. I absolutely love this one. Game Boys is a warm, corny comfort drama that will make you smile ear to ear as you binge watch one episode after another. Both the characters are so genuinely portrayed and in such an adorable way that you will fall in love with both of them and their innocent love. Teenage streamer Cairo is caught off guard when he receives a video call from a new online rival called Gabriel. He's even more surprised when the handsome stranger asks him out. Can two gamers make romance work during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown? If you want to watch Pete and Cow romance fully bloom and flourish, then you need to watch Kiss Me Again and Dark Blue Kiss in succession. The storyline is interesting and Pete portrays the perfect bad boy that is a little bit toxic but not enough to push out from the fluffy BL safe zone. Tae-Neo chemistry shines in both BLs and you come to understand why they are known as one of the main pillars of the OG BL industry. A cute and easy watch that will leave you feel smiley and fulfilled. A pastry chef and an internet celebrity singer meet as adults. Both carry scars from their failed first loves, but they have learned to live with the residue of their heartache. What will happen when these two men begin to consider love again? And how will an ex-boyfriend's wedding impact their fragile, growing connection? We Best Love, number 1 for you, is one of the best short BLs I have ever seen. They handle the enemies to lovers trope perfectly, and every episode makes me swoon over Shide and Shui's relationship. Shui has always been second best thanks to Gao Shide, who is always around him ready to beat him at everything. Little does Shui know that the reason Shide is always around him is because he has been in love with Shui since a young age. A cute, refreshing high school BL that will make you gush over the fluffy moments between the two main leads. Student body president Tin has a secret crush on Gun, the head of the music club and lead singer of the middling band Chinzilla. The son of the principal, Tin is instructed to axe any club that don't boost the school's reputation. The music club tops that list and Tin is therefore Gun's number 1 enemy. Desperate to save his club, Gun will do anything, even pledge servitude to Tin. Why Destiny is a collection of 5 BL short stories and each one brings out a different flavor of love and relationships. All the stories are low angst and fluffy, so I highly recommend this one. Why Destiny is the story of 7 best friends, Sun, Man, Du, Puthos, Masuk and Sat, each of whom has different personalities according to their birthdays, and fate leads them to meet their loved ones. A simple and cute love story between 2 adults who navigate their relationship at a toxic workplace. This story shows lives of 2 normal people who support each other during tough times. Nice and easy watch. Songyun is a virgin guy in his late 20s. A late bloomer, he finally manages to score the internship of his dreams. On his first day at work, he runs into the handsome yet cold Kim Jong-chan. Who is he? Just Songyun's new boss. Will the two be able to keep their hands off each other at work? If you are looking for a refreshing storyline with minimal angst and jaw-droppingly good visuals, then look no further because Candy Color Paradox is here to serve you all that and more. It has a perfect blend of thrill, spice and sweetness. Ono is a reporter for the weekly gossip magazine Dash. The magazine is a hit among readers, often containing juicy details about the latest celebrity scandals. One day, the magazine's senior staff decided to reshuffle the stakeout team and pair Satoshi Ono with the photographer Kaburagi. The two come closer as they try to find the perfect scoop. A ridiculously sweet and funny show that will make you laugh and sometimes cry at the cringe, but mostly laugh because the 2 leads are just too adorable. Thi, a college student, had a part-time job as a tutor. One day, one of his students got into trouble with high school gangsters. Thea went to protect his student and confronted the leader of the gang, Nai. In a twist of fate, Thea becomes Nai's new tutor, and in the process the two come close together. Secret Crush on You is a series which you will either hate or love. Me personally, I loved it. The over-the-top cringe is what makes the series so good for me. Honestly, the insanity and obsession of love portrayed by both leads is what makes this series so special for me. Discover the secret of a nerdy young man who falls in love with a third-year senior. If you want some serious spice with a lot of fluff, then Cutie Pie is your answer. The story is alright, but the NC scenes are drool-worthy for sure. Lian Wang and Kia Kirati find themselves heading toward an arranged marriage. The latter is a free-spirited musician while the former is an outwardly cool businessman. While Kia is keen to explore a happy and romantic life together with Lian, the feeling isn't mutual, at least not initially. My Tooth Your Love will give you a toothache with how sweet it is. This is a cute love story between a dentist and his patient who each deal with their trauma, but after getting together help in healing each other. The plot is a bit all over the place in this one, but Moss Pine chemistry is so blinding that I don't even pay attention to what's happening and just watch the show for their powerful chemistry and acting. Yai and Mangakon are romantic rivals. One night at Yai's newly inherited pub, the two drink together. Yai has nefarious plans for the evening, but they backfire, and he and Mangakon end up spending a wild night together. Feeling of falling in love for the first time, that feeling of getting into your first relationship and experiencing all these intense emotions that you have never experienced before. If you want to experience that, then definitely watch this series. Takara, a high school student who belongs to a popular group in the class, and Amagi, a pure boy who is not a conspicuous type but is liked by people, realize their love for each other. Even though they start dating in secret, it's difficult to be honest. A simple fluffy romance between four good-looking boys. Need I say more? Ye Guang is an elite, popular high school student with good grades. Shu Chijang, on the other hand, tends to blend into the background except for when he's performing on stage with his band. Smitten by the kindness that Ye Guang showed Shu Chijang on one of the saddest nights of his lives, Shu Chijang is more than happy to repay the kindness when Ye Guang starts having a hard time with his parents. But will this newfound friendship develop into something more? A cute and funny storyline which explores the concept of transmigration. The leads have good chemistry and they kept me watching until the end. Tele wakes up in the body of a man named Tess and re-encounters Puen, a famous actor who is now in the body of Tun following an accident. Will the two be able to go to their home universe? A short, cute and fluffy drama that you can binge watch in a few hours. High school students Q and X make a bet that Q will get a girl student Mook to invite him to Net Idol's awards ceremony as her date within 21 days. But in the process, Q and X come very close to each other. Old-fashioned Cupcake is probably the best slice of life drama I have ever seen. This is how you do age gap romance. Sleep, wake and work sum up the day-to-day life of 39-year-old Nozue, a routine that eases him and conversely weighs heavily on him, which worries the hard-eyed but reliable Togawa, a 29-year-old subordinate of his. In an unexpected turn of events, the two of them end up visiting a pancake shop bustling with girls. The story of Star in my mind is not that innovative or special, but something about this show just draws me in. I loved the chemistry, the pining and the jealousy. 100% recommend. Daunua had a crush on Cap Cluen in high school and confessed his feelings on his last day of school. However, he was gently rejected. Now starting university, Daunua discovers that one of his dorm mates is none other than Cap Cluen. What will happen when you stop loving someone but they begin loving you? Senpai This Can't Be Love is a nice and easy watch where you don't have to use your head too much. It's a cute enough story that I would recommend everyone to watch. Yanase has worked as a 3D CG designer all across the world. Now back in Japan, Yanase is training a newbie by the name of Kaneda Yuki. There's only one issue. Kaneda is super unfriendly towards Yanase, leaving Yanase frustrated and disappointed. With a new project where they will have to work side by side, how can these two overcome their different personalities? A fluffy haters to lovers story that will leave you wanting more. To My Star is one of the best Korean BLs of all time. Sojun and Jiwoo have opposite personalities but somehow they work well together. Actor Kang Seo-joon was once South Korea's biggest and most popular stars, but his career is now in decline. Despite his fall in popularity, he believes he has had a change of fortune when he meets and falls for a dashing young chef named Han Ji-woo. Despite having wildly different personalities, the two enter a relationship. Lukchup is the most innocent little bean I have ever seen and I want to protect him at all cost. La Cuisine is a sweet little gem that not many people know about. Ram is a third-year architecture student. He's good-looking, filthy rich and the popular guy of the university. But he's a picky eater. The food that you can easily buy doesn't satisfy his taste buds. Lukchup is a cute junior with chubby cheeks who studies food and nutrition. He has a crush on Ram but doesn't have the courage to confess. Luckily, one day fate brings them together with food and Thai desserts as they bond. Not many people like this drama, but I personally loved it. The interaction of the two main leads gives such mushy, comforting feeling. I love their slow burn romance. Definitely a must watch. The story is about Sulwon, who runs a boarding house where many quirky characters live. The height difference, the adorable cast and the sweet love story. All these make for a great fluff binge watch. The death of his parents forces a 7-year-old boy named Sohae-bom to move in with an adoptive family who have a young son of the same age named Jo Tae-song. The two boys get close after they end up in the same class in high school. You Are My Sky has 3 love stories and each of them are interesting in their own right. I loved the chemistry of all couples and I definitely think that this is an underrated BL. The story is about Thorn, who follows in the footsteps of his crush Tapfa and ends up helping Tapfa achieve his dreams. Honestly, Blooming is the best BL of this entire list. A slice of life BL cannot get better than this. Slow burn romance with normal people facing normal problems and overcoming them together. We love to see it. Cha Si-won has always been concerned about his looks after facing bullying in the childhood due to his appearance. But when he goes to college, he meets Shin Da-won, who is effortlessly handsome and charming. Will Si-won's initial hate towards Da-won turn into love? If you haven't seen Sotas yet, then I'm sorry, I can't call you a BL fan. Sotas is a rite of passage for anyone who wants to get into the fandom. Singto and Christ have done such a great job in the show that it is a must-watch for every fan. Sotas is a love story between a university senior and his junior whose relationship started on a wrong foot. Semantic Error is the sweetest, cutest, fluffiest BL I have ever seen. The story is simple, but the chemistry between Soham and Jae-chan is what makes this show worth watching. Chu Sang-woo and Jang Jae-young are polar opposites of each other. Sparks fly between them when Sang-woo decides to remove Jae-young's name from the group project. Bad Buddy story is not unique, but the execution I will say is unique. The chemistry of both leads is refreshing. There is not one dull moment during the entire series and it's a fun watch overall. Pat and Pran have been family rivals since generations, so naturally they start off as rivals, but slowly realize that they don't want to be rivals anymore and become friends, and eventually more than friends. If you're into age gap romance and love seeing a hot daddy flirt with a cute man, then this BL is for you. There is no drama, no contradictions, just all around flirting and fuzzy sweetness. A Japanese man and a young Taiwanese man encounter and love happens in the frame of the screen. Even if the epidemic limits the connection between people, it can't restrain the destined romance. I like Light on Me because it is a love triangle done well. Even towards the end, we didn't know who the MC will choose, and so it was thrilling to watch each episode to see in which direction the MC's heart is leaning. Taekyung joins the school's student council in a bid to make friends. Unknowingly, he gains attention of 2 student council members, Shinwoo and Daon. I will never stop promoting Tuxedo on my channel because I want Chap and Green to do more BLs. Their chemistry is honestly insane and they should get more opportunities and more projects. The chemistry shines in Tuxedo, although the storyline is not that exciting, but it's a one-time watch for sure. Bossy and self-centered Navi is an heir to a fortune. He suffers from serious social phobia due to his childhood trauma, but that was before he met the gentleman designer Aun. As the two get to know each other, the mutual attraction becomes undeniable. A romance tailored for a lifetime hence begins. If you stayed through till the end, then I love you and I want to kiss your hand for sitting through the entire list. Let me know if this list was helpful or unhelpful, and I will see you all soon. Bye.